Same.
Hey, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Questions?
Well, Coach Roll has said, there's a lot of defensive backs. Do you see that too? There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, just the numbers, yeah. We try to do a good job with the rotation, but we have a bunch of them. Yeah. It's a bunch of them.
When you first got here, you said you thought there were a lot of NFL guys in your defensive backs room. I mean, does that still hold true after 6 practices, or are some of the guys that you think fit that role?
Yeah, no, I think we have a bunch of good players. You know, it'll be left up to me to continue to develop them. Not by any means finished product, but yeah, we just have to keep working at it. I think we do, yeah.
With the big numbers, do you think that kind of inherently brings about competition, or have you maybe had to push them a little bit, to remind them of that?
At this level, pretty much the whole group, these guys, they're competitive. They work, they want to be great. They want to start, of course. They want to play a big role on the team. So, no, I don't have a problem with competition in that way.
I think in practice, it's like a lot of attention to detail, seeing across. And so like watching you the other day, you were breaking down percentage, like wrapping up before they keep moving, like what have maybe you heard, what has maybe been different for them as these practices have gone forward, as you've been really dialing into that detail?
Oh yeah, well, football in general, it's a bunch of details. Offenses and defenses, they game plan all week to try to make you make mistakes. So you just got to be really tapped into what you're doing. Very detailed, get that from Coach Snow. He's all just growing up in my career. He just always taught me to make sure they have the right amount of detail so they can make the decisions.
I know there was a lot of excitement last time we talked about Tony White's defense and everybody kind of developing it together. What's it like kind of seeing it take shape, I guess, on the field and it starts here?
Yeah, it's been fun. 11 defenders, all of them in different spots most of the game, most of the practice. Just trying to, seeing how it affects the offenses and identify what they need to identify. And just having those guys fly around, it can be, difficult to hang out with, for me to handle.
Sorry to ask this, but I know you and Garrett are close and bring that rivalry to the field. How's that taken off early in the spring?
Yeah, so I'm not much of a talker. I don't really talk trash I talk trash to my guys. I'm always in their ear trying to make them think about other things. I'm always trying to rattle them, because I just talk to them about being water. So I spend most of my time coaching my guys and harassing those guys. But it's been fun, Garrett's one of my guys. All the coaches, they're my guys. We all have different types of relationships, but yeah.
One of those guys that you said that you're talking over draft Tuesday with Clint Newsom.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him so far this spring? We know he wants his single-digit moving number back. What have you seen from him?
First, he's got to earn that one. I can't help him with that one. But he's been dialed in. He's been improving. The whole my entire group. They just want to do what I ask them to do, and they want to do it at a high level. So that's been good. It's been refreshing. Those guys really want to be good.
Coach Rule mentioned the other day about moving guys around those different spots in the second year. I guess how have you seen the react to that? Stood out so far.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you ask a guy to move position and they kind of just do it, that's always a plus. Coaches trying to get them in the right positions, the right spots, but even on the next level, you have to be able to do all that kind of stuff. So it'll be good for them in the long run to try to adapt and do whatever coaches ask them to do. A lot of guys just very willing to do it. So yeah, that always stands out. The willingness, adaptability, that's always good.
Are there traits you're looking for, like with maybe if a guy seems to be able to move to one spot, is there anything you look for there?
You mean like in recruiting or like
I mean, like
team?
right now, like if someone seems to have the skill set to play somewhere else, is there something you look for there?
Yeah, well sometimes people have different skill sets, but they've been out of position. So things like the natural things that you look for, like linebackers with just the in the box instincts, that kind of stuff. You might have a safety out of position, he can't run as well for a safety, and then you move him to linebacker and he can run with it, so that kind of stuff.
Coach Rule was saying last Tuesday's practice is often the toughest because it's after the first week of spring practice and all that. I mean, have you felt like the guys responded this week the same amount of intensity as maybe last week?
Yeah, even more. Like I said, these guys, this team, they just really attack whatever we tell them to attack, and it's been good. You know, they come out and compete. Like I said earlier, we don't have a competition problem.
When you get the chance to scrimmage this weekend, is there anything specific that you're looking for the guys to show you out there?
I kind of look for the same things every day. You know, alignment, assignment, technique, effort, that kind of stuff. To me, the spring is about honing in on the things that you need to do specifically for your position. I don't get caught up much in the outcome. You know, just trying to, every day, just trying to attack something and make sure that deliberate practice and get better at something. 1%.
Coach Rule said he doesn't want to even think about depth charts in the spring because
Right.
he doesn't want you guys writing off guys. I mean,
Right.
is that tough for you at all? Be like, ooh, that guy's gonna be my day one starter at all, or do you take the same mentality where you don't want to think about depth chart?
It's funny. No, it's not tough because I've watched guys grow from week to week, month to month, year to year. So I try not to put them in a box. You know, try to just every day, just try to make sure 1% know. That's all.
Cool. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.